Hello. Um, I don't watch telly or read newspapers or listen to the radio or read magazines, but I can't help but hear what's going on in the world just because I'm always on the computer. So, what's going on in the world that has kind of got my attention is the story about Elle Macpherson treating her own cancer after having a lumpectomy in her breast. And apparently, everyone's gunning for her. Like, well, not everyone, but like the powers that be don't like the fact that she was able to take responsibility and heal herself, responsibility for herself and heal herself. But I think it's bloody marvelous. I love it. I love stories like this because when you hear that word, the nurse comes out of the office after your biopsy and tells you, I'm sorry to say that you have cancer, your world falls apart because cancer is just such a loaded term. And, it's just after years and years and years of TV and pink ribbons and, people hear the word cancer and they just automatically feel their mortality and that their life is threatened. So, it's completely natural for someone that hears that diagnosis to run to the white coat people and hope that they can be saved. And so people that don't take that option, I have enormous admiration for. And I just, okay, so what I wanted to say is either way, we don't know had Elle Macpherson used conventional treatment or the alternative, we don't know what the outcome would have been either way because life's not like that. It's not a binary situation. So she might have done chemo and been okay, or she might have done chemo and died, or she might have done her natural alternative route and died. All options are on the table, but she's into 7 years now of being cancer free. So after 5 years, that's when the hospital will sign you off and say, don't need to see you anymore. Well, I think that was the last time I was aware of it. I've been in that situation where I had a biopsy and then had to go in to the office and have the nurse come out and talk to me. And she said, that mine was benign. And so I'm very grateful for that. But I said to her, but you're going to have to tell other women that they do have cancer. And she said, yes, I do. Yes, that's my job. So it was a stark kind of, it wasn't a realization because I'd always known, but it was a stark moment for me, and I did feel very lucky, very fortunate. But Elle has all the money and resources to explore all of these things, and I remember meeting her when I was pregnant. So this is 26 years ago. I was working in this amazing place called the Nutri Centre, which is in Regent's Park in London, and it was in the basement of the Hale Clinic, which is the one of the largest alternative health clinics in Europe, and the Nutri Centre was the largest health shop, bookshop. Anyway, it was a big, important place. And she was a customer, and she came in with her little baby Finley in her baby Bjorn, and she came to the till and she saw that I was pregnant, and we just got chatting, and she was really, really lovely, just open-hearted and congratulating me. And I said, he's going to be called Finn, and she said, oh, I've got Finley. And so we just had this moment, and she was extraordinarily beautiful, which does not come across in her photos. She looks a little bit like a cartoon in her pictures, but in real life she's gorgeous and gorgeous personality. And then she was dating Andrew Wakefield, whom I hugely admire, so that was good. All the boxes are being ticked. And then she did this, and she showed that you can heal. People have the capacity to heal themselves given the right circumstances and situation and tools. But then on the other hand, we had Angelina Jolie, must be about 10 years ago now, whose mother unfortunately died of breast cancer. And then she did the gene testing and found that she had the BRCA gene, which doesn't mean anything. It just means you've got a gene. It doesn't mean that you're doomed. If you watch Bruce Lipton, who's amazing on epigenetics, and not looking at a strand of DNA and thinking, oh my God, I'm going to die. I mean, we're all going to die. I guarantee you that's going to happen. But, you know, it's what you do in the meantime. And Angelina Jolie opted to have her breasts removed and her womb and ovaries removed. I don't know if she had a womb. She definitely had all the estrogen sort of receptor type organs taken away so that she could circumvent what happened to her mum. She didn't want it to happen to her. But that was lauded, like it was the most amazing thing to go and do this incredible surgery. And at the time, I was thinking, don't tell the public this, you bloody idiot, because people are such followers of famous Hollywood stars that they're going to go out and do this butchery to themselves, thinking, you know, I'm going to stop myself getting cancer. So what Angelina Jolie did is considered brave and stunning and brave, as they say. Oh, sorry, Molly's after a pigeon in the garden. Stunning and brave, cutting off your breasts and taking out your organs. Yeah, great idea. And then Elle Macpherson does nothing destructive or barbaric to herself, and she's being ripped apart in the press. And they're trying to imply that she's dangerous. She's not. And the cancer industry is fully protected by the Cancer Act of 1939, I think it is, where you're not, the law says that you're not allowed to make any claims for any cancer cures. So people that have found ways to heal the body are a threat to this cancer industry. So that's why that's happening. Anyway, I just thought I'd talk about it because I think she's great, and I'm really proud of her for what she's achieved. And actually, when they're doing this sort of hit job in the press, they are actually waking a lot of people up. Like most people probably hadn't even considered that there was an alternative to chemotherapy and radiation. So the press are doing a great job of informing people that there are alternatives. Anyway, I just thought I'd talk about that. It's not homeopathy, but it's natural health, and so I'm interested. Okay, have a great day. Bye.